thought. Take it away, Doc.
Okay, well, thank you for the wonderful information. And of course, I'd like to work with RFK. So if all of you would send him a message saying, hey, Doc Wallach can help you get all this stuff done. Um, he's been talking about it for what, 50 years, 75 years. And so now we've got somebody in a high place who's interested in the same thing we are. So everybody should send him an email, or some kind of letter or something, a text, let him know that we're prepared to help him. Okay. So, at any rate, uh, we still have to take the 90 essential nutrients. I have a great story. Fred Van Loo, we've been working with him for a long time, and he's had a problem with stuff going on in his legs and so on. And he's been taking, all the usual stuff, vitamin D and some calcium, and not making much progress. But he took the Rise and the Restore, right? And he took them for 2 weeks in addition to his 90, and all his leg problems he'd had for years and years and years went away. And he was so excited. We had a nice talk about it and so on. And then, of course, congestive heart failure, de-stress, one of our great products. If anybody has chronic heart issues, okay, and also brain issues, in addition to the I-26, they should be taking the de-stress capsules. Okay, it's amazing when you look at the dosages of the ingredients in this product. It'll blow your mind. Okay, so let's see here. Rise, Restore, de-stress, add that to the Healthy Start Pack. And Healthy Start Pack, you kind of forget about these things, but this is where the 90s started, was the Healthy Start Pack. Okay, the 90. Okay, it's still available. We sell a lot of them. Okay, economical. And it has a 90 in it, right? And it's one of those things where, yeah, there it is right in the middle. Okay, 90 for life. And it has all the products in there. And so this is easy stuff. You don't have to go shopping for all this thing. We've already got everything. We've been doing it for 75 years. Okay. And then, of course, we have a new tool. We have a new DVD. It's only a half hour long, but it deals with the AI, artificial intelligence. Okay. And there's 3 people lecturing in here. One, the guy in the middle, okay, is from Charlie Ward, okay, one of the biggest communicators in the world, okay. And so we really, really got a blessing there. And of course, Dr. Randy Shannon and myself, each of us has about a third of the time on this, like 10, 12, 15 minutes each, okay. And it's really a great thing. Everybody should think of that. Of course, we have the DVD and the big CD, 2 hours, DVD. And Dead Doctors Don't Lie, because the book was so popular, we came out with a DVD. It was one of my best lectures ever, 2 hours and 10 minutes long. And even the cover is unique. Okay. Okay, for DVD. Dead Doctors Don't Lie, it's a DVD, goes along with the book. And we have, it's all in your head. We have metabolic syndrome. These are all things, the information can add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life. Okay. And it's one of those things where doctors are different than us because they treat symptoms. And initially, people are very, very happy. Oh my God, I suffered with this for years, and doctor gave me this new drug they had. And in a week, my pain went away. And then I died. Okay, because
Hey, Doc, what's the average lifespan in America right now?
the average lifespan in America is in the 70s, like 75. 75.7, something like that. And
Yeah, it's gone down a lot.
Oh, yeah, it went down a lot. And of course, when you look at it, arthritis, we spend $626.8 billion a year just to treat the symptoms of arthritis in America, not to prevent it or fix it, but just to treat the symptoms. $626.8 billion. Who does that money go to? Doctors. When it comes to osteoporosis, we spend $6.7 trillion, and that's with England, okay, the UK. And when you add them together, it's like $8 trillion. $8 trillion we spend for treating the symptoms of arthritis, osteoporosis, but not curing it. Well, it's a preventable and curable disease because of simple nutritional deficiencies. And of course, we have our energy drinks. We got a Rebound. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, this is there's 30 of these sticks in a box. This is still time to give these gifts, okay, for the holidays. Okay. There's 30 of these sticks in a box, so I have to go through 2 of these boxes. I have to pay for them just like everybody else does. I don't get them for free. And then we have the, let's see here, it's a triple bliss, okay, which is a chocolate and all kinds of spice, okay, on top of the chocolate. I like to take 1 or 2 of those a day. And then the triple truffle chocolate, I don't take those at night. I take them during the day, triple truffle. And they come, like I think there's 30 or 40 in a box of these things. This is a triple bliss. And here's the triple truffle. So these are great things to give as birthday presents, marriage gifts, gifts for graduation or getting a good grade at school, getting rid of a long chronic problem. It's one of those things where why would you not take these nutrients? Because they're giving your body what it needs to maintain itself. If you think about it, you spend more time, money, and energy on your car and looking at all the dials on the dashboard of your car than you do taking care of yourself. And so that's why we came out with these books. We have, I don't think it's like 27 best-selling books now. Okay. And so it's one of those things where if you follow the directions and do the things that are backed by billions and trillions of dollars worth of spending from research and universities and even private companies, why would you not do that? Well, my doctor says, well, your doctor isn't taught this stuff. The doctor is only taught how to relieve symptoms, which makes you very happy. Okay. And then you die. You have the capacity to live well beyond 125, 150, 200, 300, even in the old Bible. So why did that change? Well, it changed when Thomas Edison flipped the switch on electricity at 3:00 in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, because we've been for thousands of years. It's in the old Bible. The land flowing with milk and honey. They were created by people putting the wood ashes and coal ashes into their gardens and into their food, but also the people who lived to be 120 and so forth, they lived in places where the glaciers are grinding up the mountains and the white rock dust gets in the streams and it looks like milk coming down the side of the mountain. So it's the land flowing with milk and honey. Okay, that's where they came from. Right now, the longest lived peoples on earth are the Pakistanis. Their average lifespan is 122. Our average lifespan in America is 75, except for emergency room doctors, medical doctors in America is 55.7. Not very good. That's because they just live on snack foods and soft drinks because they're up all night, dealing with accidents and people's sickness and so on. And they're not taking supplements and they're not taking care of themselves. So with all that said, I'll turn it back over to you, Charmaine, because we can go wherever you want to go here.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot of places I'd like to go, but you and I get in trouble too much for doing things we're not supposed saying things we're not supposed to say, right?
Yeah.
Now, I remember, my God, I could write a book about all our adventures over the years. It's really been a roller coaster ride, to put it simply, right?
Yep.
But anyway, I feel like we have just begun, though. I mean, after what, 30 some years with you, we still have a lot to go. And there's a lot of new young people that are, getting into their 20s now that don't have a clue about health. And if they rely on the doctor, they're going to sell themselves short. And so, again, it's our job to get out there and try to preach to the people that want to listen. I look at this a lot like going to church. I mean, the health is so much stuff to talk about, and the Bible's so big. And so a lot of times, if you go and go and go, you're going to hear the same thing over again. But sometimes you need to hear it over again so you remember it better. And
Well, everybody should be giving the 90 essential nutrients to their loved ones, or neighbors, or workmates, or churchmates, or pastors, people who they follow on sports. Get them on the Healthy Body Start Pack, get them on the 90. And this has been around for a long time because it works. Okay.
Well, it works. And the thing of it is, toward the end of January, med beds are going to come out. And med beds, it's kind of like an advance of an MRI machine. You go in like a cocoon, it sprays an antiseptic on you, puts you to sleep, and it will cure cancer in 3 minutes. It's going to put the pharmaceutical companies out of business, and you can see why they're trying to bump Trump off, because they know what's coming. It's their end, it's their demise. But my point is, so you can go in a med bed and get rid of all your problems. You can get rid of diabetes. You can get rid of cancer. You can get rid of Alzheimer's disease. You can get rid of dementia, everything. But between your med bed visits, you better be taking your vitamins, your minerals, and your amino acids, or you're going to end up worse off than you started out. And that's what we got to try to teach people. It's not a magic cure to go in and get rid of all these diseases, but you want to prevent them in the meantime. It's just like years
No, let me
ago.
interrupt you here. You're exactly right, Charmaine. People have to take the 90 essential nutrients, and then many of these other issues will work better. Okay. Our bodies are these 90 essential nutrients.
If you got no arthritis, no dementia, no anything, and no cancer, no diabetes, you want to keep taking your supplements every day, because the stuff is not in the food. They put NPK in the fertilizer, and that's it. Very few. There's a couple of farmers, Dofers, frozen foods.
Well, when we went to electricity, Char, when we went to electricity, that was the end of minerals getting into our food, because they weren't putting wood ashes and coal ashes into the gardens anymore.
Well, there's certain frozen food companies that make the farmers put the humic shale, our humic shale, that comes from the mine where we get ours. They make them put that in the vegetables and fruits, or they won't buy them. But you don't know when you eat food if it's got the minerals in it or not. That's the point. I mean, obviously, they don't all do it. And it costs money to put minerals, humic shale, in the food, in the ground. We put it in our grapes, and before we had our what do you call it, poison thing to happen to our grapevines, we had more grapes. We had more grapes up at our vineyard there than anybody. We had more grapes than we even could use before they got some kind of disease. But the point being is, the minerals, the humic shale, really makes a big difference. But unless you grow your own food and put it in there, you don't know what's in the food that you're eating. You have no idea, and you might as well assume that there's not much.
Yeah, plants,
there, right, Tom?
Yeah, Char, plants only need 3 minerals. We need 60.
Exactly. And again, where I live, I would have to build a greenhouse to grow my food because animals get it all. I have a big cherry tree, and my carpenter has seen many cherries on my cherry tree, but we've never got one cherry. The birds get them all. I'm not saying that's bad. The birds got to eat too. But I bought a flat of strawberries once. I got one strawberry out of a whole flat. The birds and the rabbits and everybody got all the strawberries. I got one strawberry out of a whole flat. So the point being is I need to have a garden outdoors for the animals, and I need to have a greenhouse indoors for the humans. And I think it's a good idea for people to start growing their own food because it's the only way you're going to know what's in it. And that way we can make sure we fertilize it with real minerals. And it makes a big difference. I know so many people that grew fruits and vegetables and put the minerals in it, and everybody that ate the food could tell the difference. It tastes different, it tastes better, grows better, it's more healthy, and healthy plants do not attract bugs. I found out that from farmers also. So I think it's a good idea for a lot of us to go back to nature again. And I plan on building a greenhouse down where I got 20 acres, so I got room to build a greenhouse and become a farmer. And I'll put the humic shale on my food. Definitely, I will, because I know it makes a big difference. And I know when I eat food, it'll be worth something. It'll have some value to it. So. And I will still take my supplements, obviously, because that's the only way you know for sure what you're getting is to manually, physically take it. So, and I'm already beat the average lifespan. I'm going to be 82 in the spring on my next birthday. So I'm, and
You don't look like you're 82. You only look like you're, you only look like you're 50. You don't look like you're 80.
Oh, I look a little older than that, but Martha put that Zyto machine on me, the new one with the camera, and it said I had the skin of a 61-year-old. I know. So that's 20 years younger than I really am. So it could have been the other way around. It could have been like a 91-year-old, but it was 61. 61's a lot better than 91. So it definitely makes a difference. And those machines, they don't lie. They tell the truth. They don't care who they offend, right?
That's right.
The Healthy Body Star Pack, the premier nutritional set of all of Youngevity. This contains Dr. Wallach's 90 essential nutrients. It is his 50 years of research in showing that when you feed your body the foundational fundamental nutrients that it needs on a daily basis, it's going to have incredible health. Now, the Healthy Body Star Pack has 3 products. It has the Beyond Tangerine, which is your multivitamin, multi-mineral, amino acids, probiotics. It has the Beyond Osteo Effects, which is your bone and joint, cartilage, to ligaments and tendons. This has your calcium and your magnesium and other things. And then you have your essential fatty acids, your omega-3, your omega-6, your omega-9. Really hard to get from foods, but you get it from the Ultimate EFA+. So these 3 nutrients combine in a very comprehensive fashion to give you all the nutrition that you need. So you can take this various times during the day. I like taking my BTT first thing in the morning. I mix it with 16, 22 ounces of water, as much water as I can because I love the hydration, but you can put it into 8 ounces. It doesn't matter how much water that you put it into. It's all about you enjoying the nutrition. Secondly, the essential fatty acids I take with my food because it's always great to take healthy fat with other food that has healthy fat. You get better absorption. And then the Beyond Osteo Effects I take at nighttime, about 30 to 45 minutes before I go to bed, because those minerals also help with better sleep. So this is a really great nutrient set that is for everybody. You can take it either by weight or you can take it by the degree of health issue that you have. So if you're dealing with some health issues, you can take more of it, because we all know the more nutrition that you get, the greater health that you will have. And lastly, you want to make sure that if you're sensitive to taking nutrition, that you do it slowly. So you may take half of a dose for the first 7 days, and then you may build up to a full dose later on. It's okay. It's just getting to that full dose at some point and making sure that you are working with your body and making sure that it's acclimating all the way through. So enjoy your Healthy Body Start Pack.
Introducing our most advanced nutritional support, 3.0 Rise and 3.0 Restore by Youngevity. This all-new two-part formulation builds upon almost 30 years of research and success of our legacy nutrition products. This is BTT 3.0, but with a new identity, to highlight the inclusion of targeted support ingredients for an even more robust supplement. The new 3.0 Rise and Restore boosts health around the clock, using time-duration nutrition for better absorption and utilization of each ingredient. This dual system goes beyond vitamins and minerals to provide targeted support for things important to all of us, like cognitive health, stress defense, mood wellness, and more. Designed to be taken specifically in the morning and evening, Rise and Restore gives you exactly what you need when you need it for maximum health benefits. Formulated with more whole foods and plant-based ingredients, this system is the most comprehensive nutritional support ever offered by Youngevity. Rise is gluten-free and vegetarian-friendly and features nootropic cognitive support with energy and metabolism-boosting ingredients as well as mood-boosting components. It also provides phytonutrients for everyday antioxidant and immune support and cellular hydration support. Restore is also gluten-free and vegetarian-friendly, designed with restorative nutrients to help your body recover from the day's stressors, featuring circulation and cardiovascular support, ashwagandha for relaxation and stress relief, detox support, pre- and probiotics for good gut health, as well as an adaptogenic blend for reducing stress, anxiety, and fatigue. Together, these innovative research-driven formulas provide a full-circle approach to daily foundational nutrition for an active life, all in great-tasting new flavors that make this product an easy lifestyle addition you'll look forward to each day, to help set the tone for productive days and restful nights. As research continues to identify opportunities to improve health, Youngevity will be at the forefront of those discoveries. Our mission has always been to support your overall health. Now we're going even deeper to target and support your optimal health, wellness, and happiness. Welcome to a new era in Youngevity nutrition.